And we're back without our chat, which is awesome. I'm so happy. Not.
I mean, Maritas.
This is incredibly hard without seeing what you guys want to say. You know we like to talk to you guys. But still, we will continue low-tech style and do the best we possibly can. Do you agree?
Sans chat.
Do you agree?
I always agree.
I always agree. So, to continue in part 2, I'm going to pour myself a fine glass of O2.
Can I have the bottle when you're done?
Yeah. H2.
Oh.
And I think it's time for some drama. You guys took really well to the idea of us having a drama Saturday, as it were. So we will continue that theme. And again, it did come in PDF format. Yes.
Really?
It was that legit. It was that legit. I'm going to start us off. This is actually a sequel to a story that we had in the past. Now, you're going to need your readers because there's some acting to do.
I've got my readers on, mate. I could do with my pipe.
I could do with me pipe.
I don't know how to put it.
What? Oh, I can
Gauge the room.
There you go. There you go. I'm going to continue with the Drama Saturday, and essentially what I would like to do is a modified version of Drama Saturday. As it does, is the only opportunity where we can definitely guarantee Mr. Ghost will be here, who I hope to God is seated to my right.
Hello.
Which means I would like you to put some lines in it, so we can communicate through the art of acting. As bad as that might be. But we will continue. This is part 2 of the journey of the Raid Leader. A tale that we have had read to us in the past, part 1. And now he's going to continue his journey. Allow me to read from the good script. Cast your mind back if you would. Back to the game email and the epic and the epic PDF format. And more importantly, to the wide time range that I covered. Over a year, as a matter of fact. Looking back over the story, I was mortified to see that I missed out an event that was frustrating as it was funny. At the time, I did not know if it was a deliberate troll as a prank on the new guy in the guild, or genuine, energy drink-fueled rage. Could have been.
Nice.
But looking back, I think it was the latter. Monster. Oh, you know what it was? Relentless. Relentless, probably.
Suckers.
Fucking relentless. Screwing you up every time. Preach, chat, ballers one and all, I present to you The Wrath of the Priests. Good name.
I like it.
Good title. Good title. The exact date, I do not know. But what I can tell you is the setting for today's tale. It was during the 2nd or 3rd week of Mogashan Vaults. Recent. More recent than most of our drama stories, in fact.
Indeed.
I had left my guild with the BF, GF, GM. Boyfriend, girlfriend, guild masters.
Gotcha.
Always bad. The uber power combination. After the drama that ensued, I had joined the Cesspool Guild. He joined a Cesspool Guild. Not cool. As I was guildless, I scoured the forums looking for suitable employment for my trust, deputy, and me. So he's going with friends. Going with friends. I thought I had stumbled upon the diamond in the rough. Oh, I couldn't have been more wrong. Instead of receiving the precious gem, I pulled out a steaming pile of what?
Hashtag dog shit.
Dog shit. Raid Leader's log. Thursday. Raid Leader's log. Thursday. I wasn't even in the guild for a moment when I got the whisper from the guild master. Hi, welcome to... Who should we have?
The Fluffers.
Dodgy Jammy.
No, because this is the guild name.
It's not.
Hi, welcome to
Oh, guild name?
Fluffers.
The Fluffers. Hi, welcome to the Fluffers. You have until Saturday to get us raiding and into Mogashan Vaults. What? What the fuck? The Fluffers demand. And you know what? A Fluffer always delivers. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
The Fluffers always deliver. I checked my calendar. It was Thursday. You checked your calendar? Day is it?
Where am I?
What the you have until Saturday. How long is that? I checked my in-game calendar. Oh, it's Thursday. Okay. I had 2 days to pull together some sort of raiding team. Why did you? What? You accepted this? You have until Saturday to get us raiding. Well, okay then.
Alright.
Alright. Sure, no problem.
Seems legit.
Yeah, it seems normal. New member. I asked the guild master, do I have recruitment privileges? Thankfully he replied, of course you do. What exactly did you apply for? I have to ask the question, what did you actually apply for? Can I recruit people? He's like, duh. Why do you think you're here? I don't know. Thank God for that. Looking around the guild roster, I spotted an impressive 15 level 90s. Bear in mind that this was a good month or so into the expansion. But it gets better. I noticed that 2/3 of them had not been online in over a week. Dailies. Dailies. Oh, I'm level 90. What should I do? Dailies. Oh, quitting the game. I let out a long drawn out sigh. I'm posting in guild chat. Would all of those who wish to be considered for raiding, please tell me now. So you can actually modify guild chat. You seem to have been recruited to guild master almost immediately. This is the weirdest shit ever. The chat was mind-bogglingly quiet for a cesspool guild? No. Cesspool guilds are full of chat, such as, can anybody help me? Please? There's 800 members in this guild. Hashtag tumbleweed. It was almost like only the guild master wanted to raid. 30 seconds later, I posted the following message in guild chat. Seeing as no... You gave him 30 seconds. Let me know if you want to raid. Alright, you dickheads. Fuck you. 30 seconds later, I posted the following message in guild chat. Seeing as no one either wants to raid or has the balls to step up to the plate, I shall just be on my way to find a more suitable guild. You posted that... Drama Llama.
I'm sort of getting that.
Drama Llama. I'm smelling a Drama Llama. You really poted that?
But it's a potent mix, mate. It's a Drama Llama in a cesspool guild. It's a Drama Llama in a bad situation. This is going to be Armageddon up in this bitch.
I can't imagine a worse thing than a Drama Llama in a cesspool guild when nobody gives a shit. That's like telling us your drama.
It's like...
I have a serious problem.
It's like shouting at a brick wall because you can't see past it.
Yeah. Move! Move! Move, wall! I instantly saw this message. And for the benefit of you, my lovely preacher, I shall write this like a script. Come on with me, pal. This is all in guild chat. Tensions are running high. Well, at least in me. As I knew if a message did not come soon, I would soon be on the hunt for a new guild again. Now let me see. We've got the GM, we've got our author, and a couple of officers. Who do you want to be?
Ooh, I'm thinking that I want to be...
You could be the guild master.
Okay, I'll be the guild master.
I think you have the ability to be a bit of an ass.
I'm an ass guild master.
This means you will start our story.
Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Okay, it's in caps.
Come closer to the
Okay,
mic.
it's in caps.
Now remember, you must choose a voice.
Okay. It's in caps. Wait! I shall like to raid!
Great, good to see your guild master can type in guild chat. Sarky cunt. What's your class, role, spec, item level, and raid experience? I shan't bore you with the wall of text he wrote documenting his entire WoW career. No jokes, he included 5 mans from Wrath of the Lich King. I've done Gundrak. Straight up. Dude, I did Gundrak. Of course I can raid.
Heroic, you dick.
Oh, well. No, it just says 5 mans. It doesn't even say heroics. I did normal, Drakthran Keep. Yeah? Eventually, I had to interrupt him to get the process moving. The only logical explanation is that he has an ego bigger than the Empire State Building and expected me to ogle his list of pointless achievements. I eventually got the information out of him, like drawing blood from a stone. Great, 1 down. After what seemed like a lifetime, anyone else? Be Officer 1.
Okay. Yeah, mate. Prop Pally Tank 465 eye level raided since tier 11, you dickhead.
Holy Pally, healer, 463 item level, raided since tier 11.
Oh, hi guys, Shadow Priest here. Item level 466, rated since tier 12.
There was about 7 of them at the end, but they were the important ones, as it was already 9 PM and I had a lab practical the next day. I decided to hit the hay, call it a night.
Good man.
Raid leader's log. Friday. I got online about 3 PM GMT and was ready to start recruiting the last 3 members. We were short a healer and 2 deeps. Rare situation.
Indeed.
Rare situation. As I was short on time and was new, it was to the forums or trade chat I decided to hit up trade chat.
Oh no. Oh no.
Why? Dude, what? The ultimate cesspool guild in the world. Yeah. There's no better cesspool guild than Trade Chat. After battling against the waves of anal slam... I haven't seen that for a while.
I have.
Have you really? Have you seen what's the best one you've seen so far? Because some of them are funny. There's no doubt in it. Some of them are really funny.
The achievement from whatever it is, but it's anal backdoor job.
Shouldn't laugh, but it is funny. Could someone lend me 4k gold for flying? I'll pay you back, I promise. Smiley face.
Smiley face.
Oh, it must be true.
Indeed.
It's got a smiley face. It's got to be true.
Guy seems legit.
My advert was found. What seemed like an angel turned out to be a drama-induced demon on from the Twisting Nether. Jesus. She was a 485 item level and could pull over 90k DPS. Could tell that this guild needed this DPSer. There was just one tiny issue. It was a Shadow Priest. This was the drama that follows. Guys, I found a DPS. Does 90k plus as Shadow.
What the fuck? Directed at the GM. You promised me all the priest gear. All of it!
Were you in this guild?
As if I play priest.
Yeah. What just happened? Did someone just go full retard?
The fucking GM said that I could have all the cloth gear.
Well, tough. Titties, mate. If you can't handle not getting loot, then you can GTFO out of my guild. Whisper from the GM. It's from the GM.
Yeah, I should have told you. I did promise him the loot.
Well, don't you think that could have been useful information about 3 minutes ago?
Possibly.
Right. Leave this to me. I will sort this out. Before I even typed in GChat, this message filled the chat box.
I'm fucking tired of not getting loot. I'm fucking out. Y'all can go out, buy yourselves a spade and dig a 7x7. 7x7 is pretty precise.
It is.
Food hole. And bury yourself alive while sucking a lemon, you bunch of fannies. Member one has left the guild.
A 7x7 food hole? What is a 7x7 food hole?
Sounds like a big mouth.
It does. It sounds like a giant anus. A 7x7 food hole. Boy, that escalated quickly. Two thoughts ran through my head at this moment. This kid must be at least 12 years old and is high on energy drinks. Stop dissing energy drinks, alright? Making me uncomfortable. And this GM must be a giant mongoloid. Whisper from the GM.
Let me handle this. But you have to tell the other Shadow Priest that there's no space for him here.
Fine, but next time keep me updated on any fucked up bargains you make with your members when it comes to raiding.
Sure.
What recruitment process happened here? Can I join your guild? Yeah, you've got to get us raiding. And then you tell the GM what to do, can post in G-chat. There's something fucked up about this story. A whisper to Shadow Priest number 2, the good one, the 90k plus one. Just spoke to my GM, and after what I just witnessed, I advise you to save yourselves. It's not good in there.
I meant to say this priest.
Of course. By the way, you said priest.
Priest.
If it's so bad, why don't y'all just leave?
TBH, I have no bloody clue. I'm just really stubborn, I guess.
Well, good luck.
Thanks, you too. A fairly uneventful conversation, but I was so thankful for the welcome break from the shitstorm of drama that was bound to happen. Whisper from the GM.
Right. Is she coming back? As long as she's guaranteed the first 3 pieces of cloth, I said yes.
I calmly breathed in and out. You absolute mongoloid. Do you realise by giving in to her demands you are just giving her more power? Let me put it in terms that even your cashew-sized brain will understand. You're the fucking guild master, not the guild bitch. And that you're acting like right now. Do you want me to get inside her? Oh, do you want to get inside her? Is that it? Are you hot for this loot whore? I'll be no part of any raid where loot bargaining is going on. Especially when it's to some bitch who's probably going to quit the guild when she gets offered a better loot deal somewhere else.
Do you talk to all of your new GMs in that manner?
No, I reserve this for total idiots.
You think I'm an idiot?
No, I think you're Stephen Fry.
Good. I'm glad you think so.
like that Eddie Murphy thing, Mr. T. He
Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. You call me an idiot? No, maybe you didn't.
I'm gonna beat up the fool who told me I'm lies.
So to all you GMs like this, do you think I'm an idiot? No, I think you're really clever. All right, then. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Face palm. Whoa! Can we cut to the face palm?
Cut to the face, bro.
That is a serious face palm. It does not outdo Picard.
No.
It does not outdo Picard, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Stargate SG-1.
Nice.
Time to conclude the drama. Now I see this in my chat box. Member 1 has joined the guild. Member 1 has been promoted to officer. The loot whore. Clever. Me whispered to the GM, you spineless coward. No reply. That was all the drama concerning this episode. Because of this, I had my recruitment privileges stripped. And we never had a full raid team from the guild. We even had some drama with the pugs involving the Shadow Priest. This story does continue into a part 3, but I must end this episode somewhere. I feel it's not too long or too short. If the ballers require another dose of Drama Llama, then I shall of course oblige to their demands. Because I have an empty page that's looking for a photograph for you. Thank you very much for that. I want to know more about why you got recruited into that guild. I desperately want to know more why you got recruited into that guild.
I'd like to know what that guild is. I'd like to make a new character on that realm and be in that guild.
Do you want to see how far you can push a loot bargain?
I'd like to basically infiltrate and destroy from the inside that guild.
That could be easily arranged, I think. I think you could pull it off relatively well.
If that's EU, I'd love to do that, and I'd stream the bollocks off it.
We got cash money to be made. We can cash money that. We can cash money the shit out of it. That is so fucking weird. That is genuinely the weirdest shit ever. But that's not where the drama ends for Saturday, because you have a drama story to tell us of your own.
Lovely.
Please, allow me to kick back and relax.
Okay. I'm going to take these off, I don't need them. Okay, basically on Wednesday night...
Set the scene.
I'm going to do, mate. I'm giving a bit of backstory. I'm going to go straight into it with all the japes and jollies that is the Transmog Nights. And then pow, the drama.
Bird shit.
Basically, for those that don't know, every Wednesday and Thursday, because I'm not raiding anymore, I do a Transmog and a BG night. Where as soon as I put this pre-stream up so that people can get ready to come to the whatever it is, I'll advertise where we're starting off for Transmog so they can get in and so on. Wednesday, I got a group for ICC and my game time ran out as I got the group. So there was nothing on Wednesday. Everyone opted to like buy me game time and stuff, which I'm very grateful for, but obviously I'm not going to do that. And it was payday the next day. So I missed a raid night out. However, on Thursday, we did the Transmog runs. We did ICC 25 because I'm doing it for the shards. Cleared it all the way through, no drama. We had a couple of hiccups again on the Lich King Heroic because people can't dodge shadow bombs.
You do it in such a weird way.
I don't do it in a weird way. The fact is, if you bring in, you can... Look, here's testament to it. The week before last, we did it with 15 people exactly as you were meant to do it. Basically, if you don't know, if you bring enough DPS for a 25-man Heroic Lich King, who will still kill you with mechanics because if you fall off the edge, you're fucked. He drops shadow bombs in phase 1. Shadow bombs are a massive purple void zone on the ground. If you're standing in it, you will blow up and be knocked back. If he puts them down and you're on the steps, you don't even have to bother moving, you get knocked onto the steps. If you move from where you are stacked, you will get obviously knocked off. But if you burn him down, he probably doesn't even drop a shadow bomb. But regardless, we killed him and that was done. It was all fine. Everyone stuck through it to the end. We brought more people in to help who actually wanted to help. Thank you to those guys. Now for the drama. We went to Nax. Oh, a bit of a backstory is in things like the Lich King and stuff like that. When I do these raid runs, I do it for a piece of weapon or armor that I specifically need, and it's a dick move. I don't care. I organise the runs. I reserve it. Like all I wanted from ICC 25 are the shards for Shadowmourne because I've nearly finished that now.
How long?
I've got another 2 weeks. I literally need 16 more shards. 18, sorry, but regardless. And the sword, the two-handed sword that drops from the Lich King, which is a remodeling of, you know, the shit. It's like the something of the silver hand. The first boss drops a sword with like the orb in the end, but it's red and it goes with my armor. Didn't drop, regardless. We moved on to Nax. Now, Nax is one of those transmog runs where something that drops that I personally want, but will never reserve because it's in that high demand, and basically, let's say 40% of the people that come will want that item. So I never reserve it even though I need it. So anyway, we are doing Nax. Everyone's getting their armor pieces. And I tell you what I do like as well is that, like I'll say, like I don't reserve item pieces for anyone. It's not very fair. Like people whisper me and that. But Kenna, for example, who was on the transmog competition tonight, he needed those shoulders to finish his set. So I said, I can't reserve it, mate, but just let the raid know and stuff like that, and I'll tell them on stream, look, Kenna needs this for his set, so don't need it for the sake of needing it. Be a baller, let him have it.
Okay.
And they dropped, he got it.
You
Awesome.
trust the community.
Exactly. A bit of faith, do you know what I mean? Because then I can really be a dick about it. If they don't. It's my prerogative. But anyway, we got to the 4 horsemen, who drops said item, and if you've probably guessed already, the item is the two-handed sword, Armageddon. Armageddon is awesome in any transmog set, whatever class. It's just a fucking good looking, brutal claymore-like sword. Am I wrong?
Okay.
You're a dick. Now, Armageddon drops. So I put like /loot to see how many loot needed it, and there was 10 people before I needed it. I hit need, and 90% of the people in chat know this guy's name. Should I say it or not? I don't have to.
No. Let's call him Rambo Gizmo.
Rambo Gizmo. I'm sure someone in chat is going to put his real name because there were a lot of people there.
Luckily, chat is so far behind, it's retarded.
Okay. Now, Rambo Gizmo wins it. So I didn't, he's like, I was like, oh, congratulations, Rambo Gizmo, and all that, you lucky bugger, and blah, blah, blah. And everyone's like, grats, mate, grats. No hard feelings, and it was done. As we were moving to the next room, trade window opens from Rambo Gizmo. He gives me Armageddon.
Nice.
Yeah?
What a gen.
What an awesome gesture.
What a fucking
What
gen.
an absolute saint of a person. He actually wins a need roll. He's a warrior as well. And he's like, there you go, buddy. That's yours. Gives it me, whispers, grats, smiley face.
What a guy.
Yeah? And that was the last wing, so as we're waiting for people to gather at Sarth, I equipped it, I started jumping around like, look what I've got, you dickheads. Ha, 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 ha. Showboating. Showboating. That's what I do. Hashtag showboat.
Of course.
Trending all over Nax.
Well, you would never overly celebrate anything.
I don't.
You're always very calm. Take it on board.
I've got soundtrack for my loot in any capacity.
The fact you have a soundtrack for when you win items is the best thing ever.
It's like I've basically got one song for when I get loot that I need, and I've got another song for when I get legendaries. But regardless, it's an intricate system of soundtracks.
It's awesome.
However, now we kill Sath, and we are on our way to Kel'Thuzad. Now we're killing the trash for 45 minutes or whatever it takes before Kel'Thuzad strikes.
Don't say it like that. What a poor guy.
No,
Kel'Thuzad is so cool.
I know he is, but it's like Kel'Thuzad strikes because of the tank there. He like moves forward and just goes.
I'm coming to get you guys.
Get Cleveland.
Anyway, as they're doing the trash before he strikes, a trade window opens. Can I have that sword back?
One does not simply request loot back from Ghost.
Even if it wasn't me. Trade window opens. Can I have that loot back?
Oh, he opened the trade window first.
He opened the trade window.
That is a bold motherfucking move.
Can I have that sword back?
That is...
So, at first, I was like, just, dude, no, you can't have it back. But I even said,
No, you can't.
look, I appreciate the gesture of you giving me the sword, and I'm very thankful for it, but you're not having it back. You've given me the sword now, and I need this sword. Come on, dude, give me it back. And he followed me from the trash all the time, opening trade windows. Trade window. Oh, yeah, this guy. So basically, I got to the point where I was like, dude, you're not getting the fucking sword back, and that's the end of it. So anyway, it got to the point where we killed Kel'Thuzad, and I was congratulating people, and I was thanking them. Thanks for that, guys. I think we're going to do a couple more transmogs, and as I'm talking, trade chat opens again. Yeah. So then I'm like, right, okay, guys, we're going to do Ulduar next. Go to Ulduar. I think it was Ulduar next. Regardless, we did another place after it. So I cancelled trade chat, started Hearthstoning, And then trade chat opens and I'm half stoning. I just left it open just so that I could vanish into the night.
Oh, that's cruel with the cast bar on.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I was just like,
Did you
But
remove him from the group?
eh?
Did you remove him from the group?
No. Why would I remove him from the group? Why would I? He's providing me with stream entertainment.
Oh, I don't know, man.
No.
I mean, what? So okay, well,
The finish was this. He left Raid, and then he put in the stream something, I can't remember the words exactly, but it was something like, you didn't have to be a dick about it, I just don't think you appreciated it that much. That's why I wanted it back. Then it was just a case of, are you fucking kidding me? I had it on my back, I was showboating, I switched to my main weapon to carry on with the fucking transmog. It's a weapon that I need, and you ask for it back after you've given it me. Fuck off.
you didn't appreciate it enough.
You didn't appreciate it enough. Did you want me to drive round to your house, bang your mother, and hand you a thank you card?
Again.
Again.
Again. That's so weird.
It just didn't make sense to me.
That's the reason behind it. Because that can't be true. It can't be that. He just thought it actually looks really good.
I think he
this is
regrets
what-
giving it me.
He regret giving you the second you put it on your warrior and it looked really good.
Yeah.
And he's like, that looks really good. Fuck, I want that back. That's the only thing that I can think happened there. Is that he was desperate to get it back.
But I thought the best part of the whole story was, like, people in the chat, people in the raid had obviously wised up to what this guy is doing, like, at this point. And then as soon as he posted that in the stream chat, like, you know, you don't have to be a dick. I don't think you was thankful enough for something like that. The fucking chat tore him to bits like a chunk of meat in a piranha.
It's got to be
tank.
said, Team Ghost can get pretty vicious.
Yeah. Don't ever come to a transmog raid for something that the guy who's streaming needs. Give it him. So it's on the camera, you giving it me. It's on the camera, my, you know, jubilation at receiving said item. Then try taking it away. Dick head.
Show the back of the hoodie. There's a reason it's blood red, people.
You see it?
Ghost! Don't ask for things back. Don't do it. Show him the hoodie, Ghost.
Tell him what time it is.
Don't do that. Oh, that's fucking terrible. Oh, well.
But I mean, fuck it. I don't give a shit. But yeah, like, talk about
The thing is, though, if he would have just kept it, it wouldn't have been a problem.
No, that would have been the end of it. There
Yeah,
you go.
if you just kept the
Congratulations.
fucking item. I mean, nobody tried to take it off you.
Exactly.
That's the thing. No one tried to take it away from you.
Mm.
I really want to talk about WoW a little bit, because this is a WoW-related show.
But just, yeah, really
Go on,
quickly though. Like, on Friday, what day is it? Yeah, last night, sorry. I was meant to be going out, didn't end up going out, so I thought, balls to it, I'll come home, do a bit more transmog and BGs and stuff. And it was really weird as well, it was just completely random. Like, I was doing...
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. I just started because the first place I wanted to go was Blackwing Lair on my Warrior. Because I want the fucking tier set. I just like it, I like it.
The rat
So,
set?
I like
Are you
the rat
shitting
set.
me? Oh,
No.
the rat set's
No,
terrible.
no, I like
oh,
it, man.
dude. Ugh.
Fuck your couch. I am gonna get the full set, but I'm gonna work it into different pieces. So
Yeah.
anyway, like,
None of them.
blow me. So I basically put up into my my friends list feed and stuff like that. Doing Blackwing Lair, be attuned and you can come. And then as I was doing that, I was adding people. Then I saw like Fat Boss TV in the chat, and it said, you know, like, hi guys, like, oh, what's up, dude, blah blah. And then I, in the same conversation, I said, like, you know, anyone wants to come Blackwing Lair, I'll put my real ID up. I've made some space, invite me. And then Loz from Fat Boss, if you don't know, Loz is part of Fat Boss. He put a friend invite. Hi, it's Loz from Fat Boss. You mind if I come with you? So I was like, yeah, cool, of course you can come with us. I had a right laugh at him, but I tell you what's so fucking funny about it. He came on his paladin, and he was like a fucking machine, mate.
Oh, is he good?
He was so fast. It was basically, he was like leading the charge, and I was just like the fucking, like a goblin.
Oh, that's
just
not hard
picking
to
the
do.
scraps up.
That is
I
not
was
hard
like,
to do.
mine. But like he kept like that, you know, like the paladin like increased run speed and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
He'd circle me about 8 times and just whip off into the distance. It was so funny. But then like I had a good shot of it as well. Like we got into the depression room. And we was running. I was running like side by side with Lars. Then I put the Baywatch theme on, and like, and I was like on the like in like my little webcam, and it's like running like. like next to love, like our two characters running to the Baywatch team. It was a really good fucking night. It was a lot
No,
of
that's
fun.
good, man.
But then yeah, he did that. He did a couple more with us. And he's like, right, I'm gonna shoot off, mate. It's like, right, okay, but buddy, I'll see you in a bit. And then we was about to do the Ruby Sanctum 25 man hardcore HC, and it reminded me of William Shatner, and in Family Guy.
Oh, wait a minute. I love Ruby Sanctum.
Yeah. You're doing Ruby Sanctum 25 man HC. I love Ruby Sanctum 25 man HC. So like, I invited him back, and he came to us, and that was another like testament to the guys who watched the stream as well, because we were messing up on mechanics. I don't know the Ruby Sanctum.
Is it the first time you've ever been there? I don't recall you
It
ever
is.
including
No.
Ruby Sanctum in your rotation.
No, I don't. It's basically one of the guys needed it for whatever drops. I mean, only boots or something like that.
Bird. He's got the worst voice acting of any fucking
Who?
character in a while.
The guy who
Halion.
does Halion.
Yeah. The heavens burn.
But we've just done 3D, and he's like, I think it was just a guy who said, well, do you want to do Ruby Sanctum while we're here? I was like, well, yeah, okay, I've never done it. So we did it. I think it was something to do with the mechanics where you have to be like in and out of the dimensions or whatever to kill him, or I don't.
You have to
give a
kill
rat's
him
ass.
equally in both dimensions
Exactly.
at the same time. You split the
Um,
raid in two.
Yeah, and we were basically.
Yes, everybody in the raid just went through the portal.
Exactly, yeah. But then, like, we had like 15 people, and then just like we went tick, 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 and then we filled up with just loads of people from the streams. Like, I'll come give you a lift if you want. And so we actually filled it up and nuked it. I keep needing a burp.
You're doing it wrong.
You're killing me, wrong.
You're killing me wrong.
But yeah, it was meant. It was a really, really good night.
No, it's
as well.
cool. Look forward to we spoke to Fat Boss and something else.
I've got him on his
so-
real ID. I'm gonna haunt Loz all the time now.
Hey, Lars, what you doing?
So look forward to something involving that anyway in the future.
Yeah, man.
I do want to talk about WoW stuff. Can I do that?
I suppose it might as well.
I want to talk about the legendary meta gems. Let me bring them up.
Right.
The legendary meta gems, right? So if you don't know, I assume you've got some of the items towards your legendary quest line. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it turns out that instead of a weapon or something along those lines,
Gem.
it's a meta gem, a legendary meta gem. Now, what I want to say is the stats may be incorrect before we go too far into this.
And they're in 5.2, yeah.
They're in 5.2. They may be wrong because Ghostcrawler was pretty clever, and he goes ahead and he says there's going to be some stats data mined today. They might not be accurate. Whether or not that relates to these, I don't know. But I want to get your first impressions. These are what you're going to do this massive quest line for. All right. 324 intellect and a chance on casting a helpful spell to make your next spell cost no mana. I want to see which one tickles you. 324 crit rating and a chance on striking with a melee attack to gain capacitance.
What does that mean?
Don't know. 324 crit again, not intellect. Chance on dealing spell damage to gain 30% spell haste for 10 seconds. That's your legendary. What do you think?
Dick move.
Does that really diminish legendaries for you?
Yes.
Like big time?
Massive.
I wouldn't give a shit if they were epics like that, like the PvP one. But that is boring. But I got a feeling they're actually really overpowered. Now, just something I want to point out. We don't know much what capacitance is, so we can't really say anything. Right?
It's dog shit.
30% spell haste is hugely overpowered. 30% spell haste is massive. So, how often that thing procs needs to be careful.
Okay.
Because 30% spell haste is crazy. The one that really bothers me is the healer one. If that thing procs a lot, wasn't the whole point of Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria to make healers care about mana again? Wasn't that like the biggest Blizzard message we've heard since 2 expansions ago? I'm not wrong, am I? 2 expansions. Ever since the end of Wrath of the Lich King. Oh, healers don't care about mana anymore. We have to fucking change that. We need healers to care about mana. So we've made them a legendary meta gem where spells cost no mana. What do you think?
It's bullshit.
It's-
Why is it a legendary?
Why is it a legendary? I don't know. I really don't
Now,
know.
when you put that into a headpiece as well, if you get an upgraded headpiece, can you take it out?
I believe... Do you recall? I got a feeling it's going to work a little bit like Shoulder Enchants from Zul'Gurub originally. You could get an item from Mandakir and Jeklik, not Jeklik, Jindo, and that could be traded into the Shoulder Enchant. Do you remember that?
Yeah, what I'm saying is though, if you once you've put that into an item, and then you get an upgraded item,
You'd have to get the thing again to trade in to get another one, like you had to do with shoulders. I think that is pretty much how it's going to work. I think our chat's working, by the way, which
I
is
don't
fucking
think so.
legit. No, I think it is.
they're still talking about Rambo Gizmo.
Legs, not shoulder. Was it last year? It was shoulder in chat? Yeah, I can see glow and stuff. It looks like, yeah, that's some people are up to speed with us, so it looks like the chat's actually working, which is pretty cool. Hashtag Britain. Trending in the chat right now, which is pretty fucking cool for me. So I'm not sure, but the whole no mana thing, is that really all I could think of? It goes against everything they fucking said.
They shouldn't be legendaries, and it's just basically it's the other side of what they're trying to eradicate. Do you know what I mean?
It's so backwards.
It's shit.
Healers must care about.
They're running out of ideas.
I
But they're
don't
not
think they are.
Well, they are, and they're not replacing them with something that's new and like.
I get a feeling they keep
refreshing.
having good ideas, and then they keep changing what they think they should do with it.
Whoever's got the final say on these and current game events that just like you look at it and you go, it's
That is
bullshit.
baffling. It's fucking baffling.
It shouldn't be a legendary though. That's my thing. Like you can go back as rose tinted as you fucking want, but back in the day, like you had Thunder Fury, you had Hammer of Sulfuris, then you had a staff. But every expansion, every legendary, just one. It was what you worked towards. It was the pinnacle of like weapons or whatever of that expansion, and that was it. A gem, really?
I just do not see how they've ended this, and why make them legendary.
That's it. That's
I
exactly
just
it.
don't understand, man, and it really
ridiculous.
pisses me off. It
Unless
really
there's an
does.
end game where isn't it supposed to be something like it's part of the legendary quest? where
This
you
is the
need-
end of the legendary quest. This is
I
it.
thought it was the fact that you need this gem further down the line to handle.
Oh,
it's going to be
maybe,
a
yeah.
weapon, isn't it? That turns
No, I don't
into
think so.
per class.
I don't think so. I
Even
think
that in itself.
that's what I
though,
think the original idea was, and they've gone, yeah, but we're going to flood legendary weapons into the game, and that's not cool because legendaries should be quite rare. And now
Yeah.
we've got this legendary quest line. What the fuck do we do? Well, let's make legendary meta gems, and it's just like, oh, dude, really?
It's bullshit. But even like, I can't remember where I heard it from. I think it might have been something that I read or some guys in the stream were talking about. Is the gems are the first part of this legendary quest line where you need them as a prerequisite to get. It was going to be a weapon which catered for your class, but even in that, even in the fact that there is a now, I mean, okay, Kel'Thas, that was a partial moment of having a legendary for your class.
Yeah, that's the same as Antonidas.
Exactly. But having a legendary for your class is not legendary. It's not a legendary weapon. It's a series of weapons. It's catering for the masses. It's shit. Just go and do what you are doing now. Give every spec a weapon. Bit after bit, you've got a two-hander, you've got daggers, you've got staffs, you've got a one-handed sword. Just do it like that, do you know what I mean? So what if it's not your class's turn to get a legendary weapon? Make them wait. They're not going to boo-hoo about it because they can't use it. Just do it like that. Do you know what I mean?
I always treated as soon as I found out about the idea of a legendary quest line that everybody can get something from it, I was already disappointed because the idea is that it takes like Frostmourne. You know the Lich King carries Frostmourne, so the big debate was Frostmourne's going to be a legendary weapon. It's got to be in there somewhere. And they're like, well, we're not going to give Frostmourne to people. We're not going to do that. So they gave us Shadowmourne. But that was okay. We were happy with that. And we expected it. And
Well,
the
that
casters
makes
didn't
sense.
QQ.
No,
They
exactly.
did PvP as QQ, which is understandable. Shadowmourne was mad overpowered, as with the legendary daggers. But there's something so wonderful about the legendaries, and only certain people can carry them, and they have to work really hard to get them. That's cool. The choice of everybody to get them, yeah, it's fairer. Fuck fairness.
Fuck fair.
Fuck
Wait
fair.
your turn.
Fuck
That is it.
fairness.
Wait your fucking turn. When it comes to ICC with the two-hander, it's like, okay, fair enough. It's not a staff and I'm a caster. You know, fair play to it. I'll just wait for the next time that it comes around. I mean, Rogue Daggers. Okay, they had a Thunder Fury. They could use a Thunder Fury. No, it was Thunder Fury Strength. Or was
Thunder
it Stam?
Fury was his...
It was just Stam, wasn't it? With a
Yeah,
with a
it was
buff on
Stam with a proc, and it
So-
was for rogues, hunters, and warriors.
Yeah. So then, like,
Hunters, lol.
look at it from like a rogue perspective then, or even a hunter, man. Like you had to wait until Cataclysm to get your daggers again because it's a legendary. Do you know what I mean? It's legendary. You're not going to get one for your class every expansion. You have to wait. It's the whole point of it being legendary. If it's going to be for everybody, give them a fucking epic.
I actually thought the legendaries should just be the developers having fun and creating something really cool. The Thunder Fury is just really cool. I mean, I did the video of the Ashbringer, which eventually turned into Thunder Fury. I just want to point out here that our mods are telling us if you're watching and your chat is still broken, if you just reload your chat, it is now working. Our chat is working here, but you do need to reload your chat. So I just want to put that in there. It's just the developers having mad fun with what they want to create. I want to create something better than average, somewhat fun, and it can't be widespread in the game, so let's just have something fun.
Exactly.
So you have the staff that turns you into a fucking dragon, has a brilliant quest line alongside it, which was really fun to do. You had... I think the worst legendary I know of is Sulfuras. And even that is the hammer of fucking Ragnaros, man.
Exactly.
It's
got
so cool.
a point. Look at the glaives, man. Illidan's glaives.
Illidan's glaives, again, a classic idea. You know those weapons exist on Illidan. He had them since Warcraft fucking 3. You saw the Warglaives then, and then you fight. You know you're going to fight him, and people were instantly going, Warglaives are going to drop. And you know, that's that excitement, and the mythos that goes behind it is... I mean, Tarik Gosa, the Dragon's Rest, the staff from Firelands... Okay, we didn't have a bit of a lore behind it, but so they added a lot more to it to make it a legendary weapon. It wasn't like backed up by a ton of preconceived ideas like Warglaives, Ragnaros' hammer, all that kind of shit that was backed in Shadowmourne, which was all backed up already by, we know this weapon exists. Tarik Gosa was like, it turns you into a fucking dragon, it's got a massive questline associated, that's what makes it legendary. This legendary is collect your seals. From your fucking, you can even get an LFR.
The thing is though, the thing is with these gems as well, the fact they are gems, which is, do you know what I mean? It's like, looking like this, it's like a quest to get your legendary. You find out it's a gem, it's like, okay, go! It's like, who gives a shit?
Well,
so
assume it does end in a weapon,
but
who
that's
cares?
It. Okay, but look at this. There's that from the start, there's the whole who gives a shit, it's a fucking gem. But the fact is, it's also guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's also guaranteed. There's not a chance of it. You don't have to wait 29 fucking weeks to see it. It's just going to be, okay, I see how many I got now. Okay, Shadowmourne was like that.
How do you feel about the Shadowmourne quest? Now you're nearly finished.
Now, I can't imagine how fucking hard that would have been when it was live.
You know the strange thing about Shadowmourne, and the same thing with Tarik Gosa's quest, is the fact that it was broken up into separate quest lines didn't make it that hard. Getting your first one in the guild, from a guild perspective, it wasn't that bad. Your first one was quite difficult, because the first one's a long journey. But what you had is, once you completed your infusion quests, which you've done now, next week someone else did their infusion quests. And
so
every time, and then it staggered quite quickly. So with Tarik Gosa, I think Tarik Gosa was in 3 separate quest lines. Is you had maybe 2 or 3 people who were ready for stage 3. And the second someone finished, I mean, this is what we did in Darkstorm. We ended up with, I think, 5 or 6. I know where the Envy, I think I got told by Two-Face, had like 15 Tarik Gosa, because they were doing 2 25-mans. So they had twice as many as we did. We only stuck to 1 25-man. Is you had several people waiting to start part 3. So if let's say you got your Shadowmourne midway through ICC, you would literally be removed from the raid at that point, and someone else would start the quest, or in some other fashion. So just to make sure that we got as many as humanly possible.
Yeah.
We had no issue. What we used to do in Darkstorm was actually wipe the raid on certain encounters to make sure we got everybody certain levels of the quest complete, as many as possible. See, the first one took a while, and then suddenly every few weeks another one would appear. Every few weeks another one would appear, and very quickly started to build up, which is good. I had no problem with that. But the first one is definitely a mission. Which bit has been the most frustrating for you? Because you have to collect 1,000 souls.
They've actually nerfed that dramatically.
Have they really? Because fuck me, on my Shadowmourne, I almost got my Shadowmourne, but I was way off it, and that bit was gay because there was a tank.
Oh Christ!
Well, what I used to do is true story, right? I was getting my Shadowmourne in my tank, and what I used to do was charge in and not tell anybody, equip it, thunderclap, take a shitload of damage, and then quickly switch back to my sword and shield.
Nice.
No one ever knew a damn thing. So it was pretty cool.
But yeah, they've nerfed the first part of it to 100 souls.
100? Fuck you.
Basically, there is only one stage of the quest now where you cannot do it in 1 week, which is the last part. You can do the 100 souls in 1 week, you can get the 2 bloods in 1 week, you can get the 3 infusions in 1 week. It's probably going to take, let's say, 4 weeks to get the actual shards together.
What did you think about the bit where you go to Dragonblight into that cave?
I thought it was
Wasn't
pretty
that cool?
I thought that was pretty cool when you see like Arthur's old hammer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
It's
did like
fucking
that.
cool. I mean, that's legendary, right?
Exactly.
That little bit of stuff fucking thrown
Yeah,
into
yeah.
there like that. Like, go because I remember getting the quest. It's like, go to Dragonblight. I was like, what the fuck? Isn't this not an ICC quest? It's like, no, you go to here and there's this little fucking cave going on, son, and it's really
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
and shit.
It was good.
Oh, it's good stuff. And then you've got the Thunder Fury backing it up as well, where it's like you're ready to get your Thunder Fury, which is a mission and a half in itself.
I've never, well, two parts. I've never, ever, in terms of when it was live content 7 years ago, until this day, seen half a single binding drop.
Have you been farming it weekly?
Even when, I've not been doing it over the past few months, but even when I was farming it weekly on my rogue, I was farming it weekly on my hunter, on my warrior, and never ever have I seen it drop.
I've seen the left binding drop 7 times. I have yet to see a right binding drop, but I don't farm that kind of stuff anyway.
No,
but
I'm
it's
not
going down like it's going down, and then you fight Thunderen, and it's this whole world boss. I mean, he's a shit boss. Don't get me wrong, you're shit in vanilla, he's shit now. But it's the fact that this giant world boss is in the game somewhere, and you get to this level, and then in vanilla especially, it was a glorious experience to ride down to fight Thunderen. This fucking guy comes into Silithus and fights it. That's the essence of it.
Yeah,
but I'm not
exactly.
saying the Rathian questline won't end like that. We don't know how it's going to end. But this Meta Gem stage is very disappointing. I don't think it was necessary. I really don't. I would rather see a legendary questline compacted into a single tier of raiding, like they did with Valnir. And if it's worthwhile, let's go back. I mean, Valnir, is it Hammer of the Ancient Kings?
Yes, it is Hammer of the Ancient Kings.
Hammer of the Ancient Kings was so amazing that well into ICC we had 2 raid groups. Even in Method, we had 3 raid groups in Method going and farming for Valnir for all the healers because it's so fucking good. Yeah. I tell you what, the thing is with legendaries like that, and when it's in one tier, is when it's told who's going to get it. And you'll have been part of Kill Count Lost when it was Elfie's going to get it.
Yes, I was there when he got it.
What was that like?
It
I
was
mean,
good.
even to you as a new player in Kill Count Lost.
Exactly, it was good.
I almost wept for Elfie because that guy worked his ass off for that guild for years.
Yeah,
and that's the kind of reward you want to give that
Exactly.
guy. That's the kind of reward. I mean, Blubzor was the healing officer. And even he was like, no, Elfie should get it.
Yeah.
Elfie needs to get the Valonir. And it's not even in question. And then Elfie never asked. Because he was that kind of guy. He's just a fucking machine. He's just healing and healing and healing. And he was always pro play. Like I said, he's in Method now as one of their top healers. And he was like, an Erebus announced it in his way. Does it, and Elfie will be getting, the what is this mace thing? In his true Erebus, not giving a shit style, Elfie will get the legendary mace thing.
But no one questioned it either.
No one questioned it. And everyone was just like, congratulations.
Yeah.
And then the day we went to do it, I remember the whole guild followed him to get it, and he got it. And I think it was one of the first times I'd ever heard Elfie speak. Elfie speaks all the time. He can't shut the fucker up. But back then it was like, thank you. Do you know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
And he was just so pleased. And I was like, you so deserved that. And that's what I want to see about Legendaries,
good.
is you totally
Yeah.
fucking deserve that. And he was so fucking happy for it. Thunder Fury represent. That was my Greek accent of Erebus, by the way. That's how he used to speak that slow. He didn't give a shit. He didn't remember names. I need these boots from the Ulduar. That's how he would talk. It's fucking
But when
awesome.
when I used to off tank for him and stuff like that as well, when I'd see something drop, I'd wait for him to speak. So he could say, he'd say something like, "I'm going to take this." It's like, all right,
Alright,
you can have this.
I had the different conversation. He'd be going, you should take these, Mike. And I go, no, you need them. He goes, use Torin. Better dunk. So I'm like, okay.
Why did you turn into like a voodoo priest?
Erebus is a voodoo priest. He had magical tanking powers.
You is better tank, man.
He's not a troll. Never a troll. The last thing I think we should bring up, I think that's enough on legendaries. They probably will end in weapons, but they don't mean a
As
goddamn
it stands
thing.
right now, it's like whoever is making Blizzard's decisions for these stupid decisions in game needs fucking removing so fast. It's awful. It's so bad.
I think by the
hate
end of the
it.
expansion, it'll be a case of if you haven't got your legendary Meta Gem yet, because it's only going to be partway along the quest, is that you're a slacker. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you haven't got the legendary Meta quest? Why? Why have you not done that? And if you're a raider, it's like, we're not running you through... Because you can only get certain parts of it from, like, Mogashan Vaults. You can only get the sigils from Mogashan Vaults and only get the wisdom ones, I think, from Heart of Fear and Terrace on the Springs. Are you going to run your raid back through that to get the legendary Meta Gems? Are you going to have a caster who can't get 30% spell haste? Because that is a lot. 30% increased casting speed? That's almost a second off a 3-second cast. That's insane. Well, it is a second off a 3-second. Math. With an F. WoW movie.
Okay.
I kind of want to touch on movies in another part, but it is 10 o'clock already. What do you want to do? Because you've got like several movie things you want to talk about.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of movie talk. So we should have a quick 2-minute break because I really need a drink, and then we'll go balls deep into
2 minutes,
movies.
and then we're going to talk about movies and stuff. Matt, Flacker, and our chat's back. So we're going to have our questions. We're going to have questions for you guys because we can actually do it now. So we'll be right back in 1 second, guys.
I want you to say peace, brother, into the camera.
Absolutely not.